Hello everyone, in this video we are going to be converting quadratic forms. So we're going to be converting between vertex and standard form and from standard to vertex form. So we're going to start with going from vertex to standard form. So here's vertex form. F of x is equal to a times x minus h squared plus k. And then standard form is this: f of x is equal to a x squared plus bx plus c. So those are our two forms. So first thing that we're going to do from trying to convert from vertex to standard form is I'm going to FOIL this binomial. I'm going to distribute it out and expand it. Get rid of the parentheses, basically. After that, I have this a number on the outside. I'm going to distribute it into this polynomial here. If there is one, there's not always going to be a number there. And then combine like terms. I'm going to have a k here sometimes that I can combine. And that's basically it. FOIL, multiply the a value, and then combine like terms. So let's take a look at some examples. Okay, so first example here. So first thing, whenever I see x plus 5 squared, that really means that we have x plus 5 times x plus 5 minus 8. Okay, so we're going to distribute this out. So x times x is x squared, and then plus 5x plus 5x again plus 25. Okay, and since there's nothing on the outside, I don't need to put parentheses around this. And we should have a minus 8 here, and let's combine our like terms. So we've got x squared plus 10x. Combine these, and that's going to be plus 17. So this would be the standard form of that vertex form equation we have at the top. So here's another example. This time, notice that we have a number or a negative sign in front of it. So when I FOIL, I'm going to leave my result in parentheses. So x minus 3 times x minus 3 plus 1. All right, so let's distribute this thing out. So x times x, that's going to be x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x. Negative 3x again. Negative 3 times negative 3 is a positive 9. And then plus 1. So let's combine these like terms here. So negative x squared minus 6x plus 9 plus 1. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to distribute that negative sign into the parentheses. So that's going to give me negative x squared plus 6x minus 9 plus 1, and then combine these like terms. And that's going to give me this over here. Y is equal to negative x squared plus 6x minus 8. So that right there would be my standard form equation for this thing. Okay, on this example, we have a 3 in the front, but first thing, still, we're going to expand this binomial that is being squared. So let's rewrite this thing. We've got 3 parentheses x plus 6, x plus 6 minus 4. All right, first thing, we're going to distribute this thing out. X times x is x squared. X times 6 is going to be 6x, 6x again, and then 6 times 6 is going to be 36 minus 4. All right, let's combine our like terms in there. So that gives me 3 times x squared plus 12x plus 36 minus 4, and then we're going to multiply by that number in front. So 3 times x squared is 3x squared plus 36x and plus 108 minus 4, and then combine these like terms. So 3x squared plus 36x plus 104. So that is equal to y, and that is our equation in standard form. So the other thing that we're going to do today is we're going to convert things from standard form back to vertex form. So here are our steps for going from standard form to vertex form. Here's what those two forms look like again. So we're starting with this f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, and we want to turn that into this. F of x is equal to a times x minus h squared plus k. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our constant, which is c, we're going to move it to the other side with this f of x, or it's probably going to be a y. Okay, so we're going to move that to the other side of the equation. And then we're going to factor out the coefficient. So if we have a number in front, we're going to pull it out and factor it out. Okay, if there is one, sometimes there's not going to be one. And then we're going to complete the square. So we did this process before. That's where we take half of this number and square it. And then we're going to add that result to both sides. And then we're going to factor the trinomial. And then we are going to move the c back. Okay, so let's take a look at what that means. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to move c to the other side. So that gives me this. Y plus 9 is equal to x squared plus 6x. Okay, so there's nothing to factor out because there's not a number in front of x squared. But what we're going to do now is we are going to complete the square. Okay, so we are going to break this 6 in half, and that gives me 3 and 3. Okay, and 3 times 3 is going to be 9. And I actually have to add that to the other side as well. Okay, anything extra I add on one side, I have to add it to both sides. All right, so now we're going to simplify the left side. And that's going to be y plus 18 equal to, we're going to factor the left side. So we're looking for factors that multiply to make 9 and then add to make 6. It's going to be 3 and 3. So that's going to become x plus 3 squared. And then that 18, we're going to move it to the other side. So y is equal to x plus 3 squared minus 18. And that is vertex form. Okay, here's another example. So this 15, we're going to go ahead and move it to the other side. So it becomes y minus 15 is equal to x squared minus 8x, okay? And then we are going to complete the square. So we're going to break this negative 8 in half. So that's negative 4 and negative 4. Those two numbers are coming from this. I broke this in half. That's where this comes from. So negative 4 times negative 4. That's a positive 16. And I also have to add it to the other side. And then we're going to simplify the left side. That's y plus 1 is equal to, we're going to factor the right side. Our factors are going to be x minus 4 squared. And then that 1, we're going to move it back. So y is equal to x minus 4 squared minus 1. So that would be a vertex form of this thing. All right, one more example. Again, we're going to move this negative 3 to the other side. So that's going to give me y plus 3 is equal to x squared plus 2x. And then we have to complete the square. So we're going to break this 2 in half. Half of 2 is 1. So that breaks apart as 1 times 1. So we're going to put a plus 1 here. I have to also add that to the other side. Okay, simplify the left side. That's going to be y plus 4 is equal to, factor the right side. Factors of 1 are going to be 1 times 1. Those do add to make 2. So my factors are y plus 1 squared. And then move that 4 to the other side. So y is equal to y plus 1 squared minus 4. So that would be vertex form. Okay? So go check out the assignment on Canvas. Today you should be able to convert quadratic equations between standard form and vertex form. Okay? Please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.